Are you going to make us do pigeon for 3 minutes?
We'll see. It may or may not come up.
I have a love-hate relationship with pigeon.
Yeah. So yin yoga is a really powerful practice because it gets deep into fascia, good morning, and ligaments and joints. And it's really good for the monkey mind. It's really good for people who have addictions. And addictions can mean we're on the computer too much or we drink too much coffee. So we all have addictions. So it's really good because you're in stillness. There's really nowhere to run. So you just kind of breathe into whatever is coming up. And of course, hip openers can bring up deep emotions. And we're not doing all yin yoga, but it is going to be more of a gentle flow. So we'll get started. We're actually going to begin laying down on your mats, on your back. I like the sound of that. And so when we do move through the yin postures, not everybody likes yin yoga. And I firmly believe that if you do not like the practice, you need it the most. It is so true.
Counterintuitive?
Yes, what we resist persists, and what we dislike the most, what we run away from within a yoga practice is absolutely what our mind, body, and spirit needs. So close your eyes if you would like. Allow yourself to get comfy, just like how we end our class in Shavasana. Allow your pinky toes to melt outward and downward into the earth. Notice and observe where you're holding unconscious tension in your body. You might start at the crown of your head, smoothing out your forehead, relaxing your eyes, which is easier said than done sometimes. Relaxing your entire face, traveling down your body's shoulders, back of your heart, mid-back, lower back, hips. Moving into your arms and your hands, your legs, your feet, even fingers and toes. How heavy can you be? How much can you completely let go? And now we're going to practice what is called box breathing. And you can leave your hands where they are alongside your body. If they're on your body, you can leave them there. Or if you'd like to bring your hands to your body, one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, that is completely up to you. So box breathing is just listen for a moment and then we'll practice together. You'll be inhaling for a count of 4, holding your breath for a count of 4, exhaling for a count of 4, leaving your breath out for a count of 4. This is an amazing breath to bring you into deep peace, calm, and connection. So wherever you are, release your breath, and we'll begin. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Leave out, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Leave out, 2, 3, 4. Continue at your own pace. continue to move through this box breathing for the next 2 minutes. Notice where you can let go in your mind and in your body, allowing more spaciousness between your eyebrows, allowing your body to sink even heavier into the earth. After your next exhale, return back to regular breathing. Notice how you feel. Notice any shifts and changes that have happened in your mind and in your body. Moving first into a bit of a flow. Very gentle flow. We'll be moving through spinal twists. So inhale, hug your right knee into your chest. Exhale, gentle twist across your body. Left hand guides the right knee over, right arm extends. So these will be long, slow, deep breaths. Inhale, hug your right knee into the chest. Exhale, switch your legs. Inhale. Exhale, left knee to the right, left arm extends. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, switch legs. Inhale, spinal twist, right knee across to the left. So move at your own pace, using your inhalations and your exhalations to allow the movement and the expansion. You can even inhale and hold your breath as you switch legs, just moving through inhalations and exhalations even slower. So all of our breath work should always be relaxing. So for some people, depending on the breath practice, sometimes breath retention and even counting can create more stress and anxiety. So it just depends on who you are, how you practice, and what feels best for you. I always say, take what resonates, throw out what does not. This is never a one-size-fits-all practice. as you come to your right knee hugged into your chest. We'll take the spinal twist and we'll remain here a little bit longer. Check that your right shoulder blade is connected to the mat. Maybe now your gaze rolls out to your right. You can always shimmy shuffle your left shoulder blade out to the left a bit to deepen your twist. You're welcome to close your eyes and breathe long, full breaths. There is a beautiful space at both the top of the inhalation, that moment of pause before you exhale, and that same space at the bottom of the exhale before you inhale, that space of stillness. A beautiful space where it almost feels like you're floating, almost where time stops for a moment. Let yourself fully be and notice that space between inhalations and exhalations. Slowly unwind. Half happy baby just for 5 breaths. Right hand guides the right edge of your foot down. Right knee traveling down toward the right of the ribs. Left leg is staying active. Soften through your face, your forehead, between your brows, your jaw. Notice how some of these feel so much differently than when we practice them at the end of a class. Release your right leg. Hug your left knee into your chest. Right hand guides your left knee across your body to the right. Left arm opens like a wing. Maybe shimmy shuffle your right shoulder blade out to the right to deepen your twist. Head rolls off toward your left. Deep, full breaths, noticing the space in between inhalations and exhalations. Noticing where you can let go, where you can soften, where you can let go of your clinging, your gripping, your need to control, your need to know. Just be in present moment awareness. There's nowhere you need to go, and there is nothing you need to do. Slowly unwind. Hug your left knee into your chest. Half happy baby. Left hand comes to the outer edge of your left foot. Draw your knee down toward the mat, just to the left of the left side of your rib cage. Right leg stays active. Hug your left knee in, joined by your right. Lift your upper body, wrap around your knees, squeeze everything and create tension. Scrunch eyes, nose, fingers, toes, squeeze and tight. Inhale, hold your breath. Exhale, open up into a mini Shavasana. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, hug your knees in. Wrap around for opposite. Elbows squeeze and scrunch. Squeeze fingers, squeeze toes. Make it tight, as tight as you can. Hold your breath and release. One more time. Hug your knees into your chest. Squeeze, wrap around, scrunch your toes, scrunch your fingers as tight as you can. This is the last time. Squeeze everything as tight as you can. And release. Take your time to roll over onto your left side, curled up in the fetal position. Take a moment, if you haven't already, to set your intention for this practice. Is it peace, love, joy, a single word? Or do you have an affirmation or mantra that you'd like to bring into your practice today? Whatever you choose, you'll be meditating on throughout the rest of your practice, through each movement and each posture, weaving this intention into breath, into being. Place your left hand on your mat or on the ground. Press your way up to sitting, head arriving last. Coming to a comfortable seat. That might mean legs crossed for you, or another way of sitting, maybe even half lotus or full lotus. Sitting up tall, palms can be facing up on your lap. Allow just your head to move in a circle. Being mindful of your cervical spine, just at the top of your spine and near your neck. Just let your chin lift toward the sky and not fall all the way back. Soften between your eyebrows, soften around your eyes. Use deep, full breath. I could hear everyone breathing from your mat all the way here. If you're using that full, deep, noisy HA breath. Soften between the eyebrows. Soften in your jaw. Smooth at your forehead. Take a moment of pause. Let your head travel the other direction. Coming to stillness, head floating on top of your shoulders. Melt just your right ear to your right shoulder. Let your both shoulders melt down away from your ears. Soften the space between your eyebrows. You may wish to remain here, or you have two options to move deeper. One is you can bring your right hand to the top of your head, not to pull, but just to rest and add a little bit of weight as your left shoulder melts even further down and away. An additional option is to extend your left arm until your fingertips touch the mat or ground beside you. Both of these could be too much, as we're spending a little bit of time here. Notice if you've started to round or cave in your spine, lengthen through each vertebra. Notice as you feel sensation if you begin to bring tension back to your face. Breathe. Invite you to stay exactly where you are, or you might want to very slowly turn your chin ever so slightly toward your right shoulder, and you'll have a much different experience. You may take a moment to explore where you want to be, and then come to a place of stillness. As always, you may exit any posture at any time. It's very important. When in doubt, come out. If you feel or are questioning the safety of a pose for your body, there's a difference between what we resist persists and staying with discomfort, pain, or the possibility of injury is a whole nother realm entirely that we do not want to enter. Listen to your body. If your hand is on your head, bring it now to the right side of your face. Using only the strength of your hand and arm, press your head back up onto your shoulders. Release your right hand to your thigh. Notice how your head feels. Even if you wobble your head around, it's most likely that your head still feels tilted to the right, even though it's upright. On your next exhale, left ear melts toward left shoulder. You may wish to stay here, or your left hand can come to the right side of your head. Again, not pulling, just adding some encouraging weight. Right arm and fingertips can extend out to the mat or ground beside you. Notice your face. Soften around in the eyes and between your eyes. If you want to explore, very slowly lower your chin toward your left shoulder. Find that sweet spot. Send breath to sensation and breathe. Continue to lengthen through your spine, not allowing your back to round. left hand comes to the left side of your face using only the strength of your hand and arm. Press your head back up onto your shoulders. Both hands, palms facing up on your thighs. Lower your chin toward your chest and just doing a semicircle now. Inhale, right ear to right shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder. Chin to chest. Inhale, right ear, right shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder. Chin to chest. Inhale, right. Exhale, center. Inhale, left. Exhale, chin to chest. Remain here, chin to chest. Lengthen through your spine, lengthen through each vertebra. Bring both hands to your face, letting your head completely rest into your hands, using only the strength of your arms and hands. Press your head back up onto your shoulders. I always find this so difficult to let go completely with my head. Slowly making your way to a wide-kneed child's pose. And if you need to, modifying by maybe moving into more of a puppy's pose. Knees toward the edges of your mat, big toes to touch. Shifting hips back here. This is child's pose. If you need to, hips can be higher. Walking your arms forward. You can use a block if you need to, a block under your chest or a block under your forehead. If you have knee sensitivity, a blanket rolled up and placed in the knee creases can be helpful. We won't be here for too long. Just breathe fully and deeply. Each inhalation, feel that your belly and your body is inflating like a balloon. Feel this inflation through the back side of your heart. And as you exhale, feel this melting and this sinking down into the earth. Each exhale, feel your heart melting down, wanting to touch earth, wanting to kiss the earth. And notice how you inhale and inflate your belly and your body and your being, how the earth seems to breathe with you. Feel her rising and expanding to meet your inhalation. There is no separation. All is one. One is all. We only ever suffer when we buy into our thoughts and judgments of separation and pain. Where can you expand more through your inhalation? Where can you release deeper in your exhalation? Ever so slowly now, as a snail might move. I invite you to move even more slowly than you are comfortable with into a standing forward fold. Feel each movement that your body makes. Move with breath. We're always in a hurry. We're always anticipating the destination, and we forget that it's about the journey. Hopefully you're still moving into your forward fold and you're not yet there. We will be here for a few minutes. I do encourage you to generously bend your knees. If you need to, placing your hands on a block can be very supportive. And of course, if you feel a lot of discomfort in your back or in your hamstrings, I invite you to find a seat on your mat when you need to. If you're a bit more open, you may wish to take ragdoll, grasping on to opposite forearms and hanging. Your spine here is like a cascading waterfall. Think how water moves as it flows over the edge into the depths below. There is no struggle. There is no holding. Simply letting go into the flow. Continue to move through deep breaths. I always encourage the HA exhales. Returning to your intention, the word or phrase that you may have woven into your practice. Anything we wish to create or manifest comes through visualizing it as if it had already come to be. So if we want more peace in our lives, we can meditate on peace, feel peace, cultivate peace. Repeat, I am peace. This retrains the neural pathways in the brain. Neural pathways in the brain under a microscope look like two arms with fingers that have interlaced and joined to form a very strong circuit. So for people who go around thinking, oh goodness, I'm so stressed, they have created this pathway in the brain, and therefore their body and their life becomes this. So to change, you begin repeating, feeling, believing, I am peace. And that old circuit of stress literally breaks away as the new neural pathway, those two arm-like looking energetic electrical impulses come together and create a strong pattern. It's almost like roads in the mind, paths, like a path through the woods that has been walked over and over and over. Eventually the ground pats down and becomes very firm and very hard, and this is how the mind works. However, those paths are never absolute. They can be changed anytime just through awareness, presence, and practice. Slowly lower your hips to your mat. Again, taking your time, extending both legs out in front of you. Moving into a forward fold. just for 5 breaths. Inhale deeply. HA, exhale. 4 more. Softening through the back of your neck. Softening your face. Inhale, rise. Gently cross your legs. As you cross your legs, you might find that you come to the way you typically cross your legs. Change that so it's opposite. Hands on thighs, full body circles, and maybe moving slower than we typically do in a flow class. Close your eyes. Allow this to be as organic as you can. There's no right or wrong way to move or flow here. As you move in a circle, if you feel like twisting or doing other sorts of movements or even pausing into a space that you feel sensation, this is your practice. Notice your face. You can even grasp your knees or your shins and open and breathe into the back of your heart. You can move as fast or as slow as your body asks. It is such a powerful practice to let your body lead. Come to pause and begin to travel and flow the other direction. Return to that visualization of water, fluid, flowing. Eventually, over time, being able to wear down rocks, but just flowing without resistance. Come to stillness. Bring the soles of your feet together for a cobbler's pose. Folding forward this time, rounding the back, chin toward the chest. Allow yourself to round. If you have a block or want to get a block, it's really nice to place a block either in front of your toes and rest your forehead on it, or it could be placing the block on your feet and resting your forehead on your feet. Be mindful of your back and neck. You only want it to be inviting. So you may wish to come out at some point if you need. Deep breaths. Notice where your mind wanders. It's inevitable as we move into stillness and hold a posture that the monkey mind begins to travel to thoughts of past or future. Remember that these are stories based on your personal beliefs, judgments, expectations, and conditioning. They're not actually real. They are figments of your imagination. When you notice your mind moving to past or future, no need to judge or do anything other than notice, and then simply return to your breath and present moment awareness. Eventually, the time you stay in present moment awareness will increase. Just like building a muscle in the gym, meditation, mindfulness, peace, happiness, joy, bliss, contentment, this is a practice. It does not just happen. Inhale, rise. Very slowly make your way onto your belly. Right arm will extend straight out to the side like an airplane wing. Right ear to the mat. Left hand under left shoulder. Bend your left leg. Begin to roll onto your right side. Left foot can place behind your right leg if you need to. It can be on a block. Come to a space where you can let go. Each exhalation, your hips, you'll notice, begin to melt backward, deepening this twist. Soften between your eyebrows. Full deep breaths. You can always come out and roll back onto your belly and take rest there at any time if this feels too much or if this feels counterintuitive to any parts of your body. Notice where you're clenching and clinging. It might just be in your breath. Very slowly begin to roll back onto your belly. Left arm extends. Right hand underneath right shoulder. Right leg bends, left ear to your mat. Begin to roll onto your left side. Right foot places behind the left, or modifying this posture how you need. Moving through deep, full, conscious breathing. Softening the space between the brows, around the eyes, expanding your eyes from the center outwards. Very slowly roll back onto your belly. Stack both hands, one on top of the other on your mat for your forehead. Feet come out to the edges of your mat. Crocodile pose. If you wish, you can rub your third eye space by rolling your head left and right, finding your knuckles and massaging that space between your eyebrows and just above your eyebrows by rolling your head or massaging your forehead into your knuckles. As you breathe fully and deeply, feel your belly pressing down into the earth and how it inflates your lower back, your middle back, and upper back as you do so. Coming into Sphinx pose, bring your legs now parallel, or not parallel, but in line with your hips. And now you'll rise onto your forearms. Palms down on your mat, arms parallel. Use just a little bit of effort here, drawing your heart forward. It feels as if you're pulling your hands back on your mat, but they're not moving. And this pulling back of your hands allows more expansion in your spine. Soften through the back of your neck. We won't be here for too long, just taking full deep breaths. Soften your face and the space between your eyebrows. Shoulders are pressing gently down and away from your ears. Inhale fully. Hold your breath for a moment. Pull up your pelvic floor. As you exhale, move both elbows out of the way. Lower your forehead down to the mats. Hands under shoulders. Press up and back to a child's pose. Maybe this time your knees and ankles and feet are together. If you wish, you can even bring your arms alongside your body, heads of your shoulders melting down toward the ground. Slowly rising up, we'll make our way back onto our backs, into the middle of your mat. Lay all the way down. Moving into reclined pigeon. Bring your right ankle to your thigh just above your knee. Some of you may enjoy being here, just pressing your right thigh away from you with your right hand. Activating and feeling, not activating, but feeling sensation in your right hip. If you'd like to go further, pick up your left leg, interlace either behind your thigh or over your left knee. Right foot just stays slightly active, not vigorously flexing it, but also not allowing your right foot to be limp. So just an activation. Your left leg and foot, however, is hanging down in relaxation. Continue to draw your left knee in toward your chest. Sacrum and tailbone is melting downward toward the earth. Let your entire face feel so relaxed. It's as if your facial features and eyebrows are going to slide right off. Use breath to invite opening and expansion. And if you'd like to find the sweet spot in this posture, you may want to just bring your knee a little over to the left, and you'll find different sensations. After some exploration, I do ask that you find a place of stillness. Allow yourself to just be in the stillness and space. As always, adjust or come out if you need to. Soften the back of your neck. Let go through the backs of your shoulders, the back of your heart. Meditate on your intention. There's also another style of meditation I really love called one-pointed meditation. You can bring something to your mind. Some of us are good at visualizing, some of us are not. So it doesn't matter if you're unable to see it, you could feel it. But bring to mind either a deity, if you like a certain god or goddess or archetype, or you could bring to mind something beautiful like a flower or someone you love, or even a door in your mind. Focus just on that one thing that you bring to your mind as you breathe. Slowly release this side. You might wish to let both legs go completely long for a moment. Might wish to wiggle your hips left and right just a little bit. Slowly make your way to the other side. Bend your right leg. Cross your left ankle over just above your right knee. Maybe staying here, press and left thigh away. Or practicing balance. If you picked up your leg on the other side, do so here. Knowing that our hips are not the same. One side may feel different than the other. You may wish to explore finding your sweet spot. Left foot is slightly active. Right leg, right foot hanging down in relaxation. Notice where you might have brought unconscious tension to your face. Let it go. Relax through the back of your neck, shoulders, heart. Return to your one-pointed focus meditation, perhaps the same object you visualized before, or something different. And if that didn't work for you, you can open your eyes, find one point on the ceiling, and focus your attention just on that one point. Getting lost in that one point, noticing when your mind trails off, as it will, and just returning, thinking of nothing other than that one point or your visualization. Fullness of breath. If ever any sounds want to escape you, let them go. Very slowly unwind and release both legs long on your mat. Full happy baby. Legs come up, holding on to the outer edges of your feet if accessible. It can also be grasping gently your ankles, wherever you need to be. Draw your knees down on either side, but gently press your sacrum back down toward your mat. If you'd wish to playfully rock left and right for a few breaths first, feel free to do so. And at some point, find your place of stillness. As always, softening, widening the space between your brows. You may return to the one-pointed meditation if you wish. You may return to the box breathing if you wish. Bring the soles of your feet together. Hands come to ankles. Slowly release your feet down into reclined butterfly, Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring your index finger and thumb to touch, making a diamond shape with your hands. I invite you to either place your hands on your sacral chakra, which is your womb area just above your pubic bone and below your belly button. Or if you'd like to take triple diamond mudra, you'll bring your arms and your hands into this diamond shape up over your head, where the backs of your hands and elbows and arms rest on the mat over your head. Your choice. Breathe deeply. Bringing your hands to your hip creases. Thumbs will be up toward the ceiling, fingers will point down. Hands right into the crease where hip meets thigh. Press both thighs away from you as you elongate through your spine, feeling the stretch in your lower back. Release your hands, bring them to the outsides of your thighs. Use your hands to press your legs toward each other. Knees stay together, heel toe your feet just out a little bit wider than your hips, constructive rest pose. One hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. And when you're ready, release into Shavasana. Final resting pose of the practice. Extending legs out long, just wider than your hips. Pinky toes melting outward and downward into the earth. Maybe gently tucking your shoulder blades slightly underneath. Arms long. Head can roll gently left and right to find its final place of rest. Completely let go. Begin to slowly return to your body, feeling the rise and fall of your breath, like the rise and fall of the ocean. Begin to invite movement back, wiggling fingers and toes. Maybe stretching as if you are waking up. Take your time to find your way onto your right side, curled up in the fetal position. Return to your intention. Ask if this is what you'd like to carry into your day, or if something new has arisen. Weave your intention into your breath. Feel the vibration of it in your cells, in every fiber of your being, even in your auric field outside your body. Feel the truth of this intention. Know that everyone around you benefits from you bringing your intentions into manifestation. The more you hold peace, health, joy, love, all those beautiful things within you that you create, everyone around you benefits as well. It is not selfish, it's self-full. And we can only pour from a full cup. Head arriving last. Gently press your way up to a sitting position. Legs crossed. Hands at your heart center. Honoring the journey. The word namaste means I honor the place in you in which the entire universe dwells. I honor the place in you of light, of truth, of peace. For when you are in that place within you, and I am in that place within me, together we are one. May you receive all the benefits of the practice. May you be free. Namaste. Thank you, everyone.